Let's move on to the staying hurdlers because, well, you've only got to talk about one horse and he's dominated things. Ingelsdriver, fantastic horse. We keep saying, oh, he can't come back this year. Surely not. Oh, they'll retire him now. But he's back in. He's going for the crown again. And, well, what's going to beat him?
Well, I think it's going to be very hard for any horse to beat him. He was so good as the season went on. And, like, he had a terrible passage in the stairs last year. And, you know, as soon as he saw daylight, boom, away he went. He might not always be that lucky, and I think as a horse like him gets older, they tend to lose that ability to be able to pick up. But I just think he's got so much in hand of a lot of the other horses in the race. He's going to be allowed to depreciate a little bit in his ability, because he's quite a bit ahead of the others. Casbah Bliss is the only horse, really, that looks like he's got a chance of beating him. He's been very progressive this summer on the flat in France, and, you know, he's a horse with a lot of ability. He's getting better, I think, as he gets older, whereas Ingelsdriver, there's no doubt, we all know that as you get older, you get a little bit slower.
Well, I did, yeah. But another interesting one, well, Alan King, he's got such a strong stable, is Blazing Bailey. But again, you just wonder whether he's quite as good as, you know, as some of the real best ones.
Yeah, I think, again, he's another one that he comes into that category of a nearly horse.
Good horse, I mean, very good horse.
Absolutely, very good horse, and deserves to win his share of races. And, you know, but I just think the way My Way to Solzen won the Stairs Hurdle, he'd be an interesting one for Alan if they said, right, we're going to campaign him back over hurdles. He'd be the interesting one for me if he came back and just plied his straight over hurdles. But he's such a good jumper of fences. You know, I can't see them doing that.
There's a couple of horses, of course, if they don't make the grade in the champion hurdle, you've got two choices. You either step up in trip or, of course, you jump fences. And Celestial Halo very much does come into that category because, I mean, he's surely, if he's getting 1 mile and 6 on the flat, you'd have thought he'd easily get 3 miles hurdling.
Yeah, for me, I think that would be certainly the route that I would go if he was mine. He's a very good horse. He led virtually all the way when he won the Triumph. And, you know, we saw him when he got beaten at Doncaster. You know, lack of a gear. Horses like that, when they run in a race like the Stairs, they've got more of a chance.
Yeah, I'm just looking down some of these bigger prize horses because the sort of staying hurdlers is traditionally, it becomes, you look into these races, it's normally sort of 3 or 4 horses against the field, you know. I mean, we've seen traditionally that the shorter prize horses normally win that race.
Yeah, they do, and that's why I think Ingelsdriver, he's got a bit in hand of a lot of these horses. You know, he was just so good when he won last year. He's looked so good every other time he's won, and it's going to take a good one to beat him.
So, sum up, you think Casbah Bliss is the best staying hurdler?
I think Casbah Bliss he's the only horse that I can see with a realistic chance of knocking Ingelsdriver off his perch.